Welcome back, Doom Tubers. Doomwave's back here, and today is a good day. Let's just preface this whole video by saying today is a good day. Picked up some stuff this weekend. I know I said that I wasn't going to do another pickup video till the end of March, but good old tax refund came in, and I decided that I was going to splurge. So I've got a big ticket item and a big announcement and a package. It was kind of a trade, I guess, from my good friend Dustin Kreis. He overdid it again. He's a very kind and generous dude. Start off this video with my big announcement. Thank you to once again my good friend Dustin Kreis and also my good friend Steven the Laggy Gamer. They've asked me to be the permanent third member on their podcast, Another Gaming Podcast. So yours truly will be on the podcast from here to the foreseeable future. And very thrilled to be a part of the podcast. And yeah, if you subscribe to me, please go over and check it out. We just recorded the latest episode, episode 8, on Saturday, and it's up. And go check it out and see what you think. We talked about the PS4 a little bit, and the Sony announcement of the PS4, and just talk about some games we've been playing and things like that. So go check it out. It's pretty awesome. I will leave a link in the description to that. Okay, go on with the pickups. A couple of non-gaming pickups here, just a couple of movies that we picked up. Picked this one up for pretty cheap at the Dollar General. I've heard this is a really good movie, and it looks good. And from the producers of Taken, which I love, it is Lockout. And it's got the same girl from Taken. I think Maggie Grace is her name. And I don't know much about it, but we haven't watched it yet, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. So, yeah, movie pickup, Lockout. And also, this is a movie I've actually not heard too many good things about, but the wife and I tend to like movies like this that maybe aren't the best, but I don't know. I think we'll enjoy it more than the average person for some reason. It is Sinister, starring Ethan Hawke. I don't know. Maybe it will suck. Maybe this will truly be the one that does suck. But we've watched some other movies seemingly pretty similar to this one. So I'm betting that we'll probably enjoy it. Okay, and one more. It's sort of gaming related. It's definitely gaming related, but it's not a game. I did pick up a set of the Halo Mega Blocks, which I'd like to get some more of these, but they're kind of pricey. I apparently looked at the wrong price of this too, because I probably wouldn't have bought it if I had known what it actually cost before I got up to the cash register. I thought this was $4. Turning out it was $7. It's just one of these setups here, just little dude with the gun station there. It's kind of cool. I just wanted one of these to just put on my desk just for grins. I wanted actually the one of the blind packs, but they were out of those, and I think those were the $4 ones. So, oh well, I'm pleased with the purchase still. I would like to have a Halo dude on my desk, so I picked that up. All right, now to the big ticket item, and we'll save the package from Dustin till last, which I'm thoroughly thrilled with. My pickup for the weekend. First off, this game was so cheap, and I haven't tried it out very much. I put it in, but I was kind of falling asleep while I was playing. It was pretty late. So I didn't actually get time to play this, and I've been busy with my other thing, so I haven't put much time into it yet, and it was so cheap. This was $2.69 at GameStop. It's Project Sylphid Arc of Deception from Square Enix on the Xbox 360. From what I can tell, it looks like some kind of a shoot-'em-up. I'm not sure yet what kind, and I can't really tell from the graphics on the back either. But it is a Square Enix game, and it is a shoot-'em-up of some sort. So I was interested, and for the price, man, I couldn't not buy it. So that's that. Okay, next up, the big ticket item. I did in fact splurge and buy a PlayStation 3. Finally, a PlayStation 3. Now, I was kind of torn, actually. I didn't know whether I wanted to buy a PlayStation 3 or a 3DS. And I think, in actuality, there's probably more games that I wanted for the 3DS, but it was just the fact that I had the tax refund money and more money initially to spend, so I went ahead and went for the more expensive item. The cool story behind that is it's actually, technically it's new, but also technically it's used. I bought it at GameStop, and apparently there was some kind of a package that had like a PlayStation Move or something like that. It was a package deal with the PlayStation 3, and it sold like crap. Nobody wanted it. And it's a 320 gig slim PS3. So what they did was they broke apart the packs and sold them separately as used or refurbished items. So when I bought it for $250, and it's brand new, but it came in a used box. So, and used at used price. So $250, and I got a 320 gig slim PS3. I thought that was a pretty good deal, so I went ahead and went with it. I did pick up 4 games. 3 of them are exclusives, and 1 is a shooter, first-person shooter that I wanted to try anyway. So I went ahead and bought the PS3 version, and that game is Battlefield Bad Company 2. I have my brother-in-law's copy of Battlefield 3 on the Xbox 360, but I haven't played it yet. So I think just to stay with continuity of things, I'll probably buy the Battlefield games for the PS3, and then I'll stick with Call of Duty on the Xbox and not buy any Call of Duty stuff for the PS3, just to keep it separate like that, so I don't have to worry about cross-platform for the same series, which I know is not that big a deal, but that's just what I want to do. And what's sad about this is actually this game was only $6, $6.29, and I got home with it and I opened it up, no disc. I was pretty bummed. Because this GameStop, and the closest GameStop to me is actually about an hour away from me. So I wasn't going to have a chance to go back anytime soon. So what I did was I called and I told him the situation. Look, I got home with this empty case, and it's only a $6 game, and Battlefield Bad Company 2, what can I do? So he talked to his manager and said, you know what, we're just going to send you another copy of it. Or a copy in the first place in the mail. So they're mailing me a new copy or a used copy of the game. So I'm pretty excited about that and glad that I didn't have to make the extra trip. And now I guess I have an extra case. So I haven't actually got to try it yet. I was actually going to try the first-person shooter on the system first, because the other 3 games that I got were all RPG-ish games. So I wanted to wait to start one of those until I'm not playing so many other games. But I did want to try out the system, so I did go ahead and start a different game. And I guess I'll go ahead and talk about that one since I'm already talking about it. It's a game that I'm actually enjoying quite a bit. It's a different game. It's a Ninja Theory game, and you probably already know which game I'm talking about. It is, in fact, Heavenly Sword for the PS3. I'm about 4 hours into this. I just finished Chapter 3, and I think there's 6 chapters in all. So, chapter-wise, I'm about halfway through, but I don't know how far that actually is in the game. I gotta say, the story is nice. I'm actually currently in a conversation talking to my friend T.J. Apaleas here on YouTube about it, and he's played it before too, and we both kind of agree, I guess. The game itself is it looks great. It's got great music, and the story's all right. It's good. It's enjoyable. The gameplay is fun, but it's lacking a lot in other places. I'd say the best overall character is the villain. I can't remember his name. I think it's Bohan, King Bohan, something like that, who is played by Andy Serkis, which he does a fantastic job. He's by far becoming one of my very favorite villains. It's just so nice to, I don't know, he just does such a good job. The facial expressions of this guy are just crazy. And yeah, I don't know, Andy Serkis just plays his characters so well. And I'm really enjoying the game for that reason, just because I don't know, like I said, the gameplay is good enough that it's holding my attention. It's pretty much your hack and slash kind of game. But once I finish it, I'll do a better game discussion of it. And next, like I said, keeping on with the exclusives, I did pick up Demon's Souls, an Atlas game, and the prequel to the Dark Souls. And I actually didn't know when I picked this up that it was an exclusive. Because I just assumed that it wasn't, because the sequel, Dark Souls, is multi-platform. It's on both. So I thought for sure that this one was too, but it's not. This is actually a PS3 exclusive. So, hey, I'm glad that I picked it up then. It just made it that much better. And these games were all in the used section, so they were pretty cheap. And lastly here is a game I don't know too much about. I know it's an RPG, and it's a PS3 exclusive, and it was cheap. So I went ahead and picked up White Knight Chronicles. So that rounds out my PS3 collection for now. But looking forward to getting some more games for the system. I've compiled a small list of games that I do want to look for the system, including the exclusives that I will want to play in the future. Okay, lastly here is my package from Dustin. Once again, thank you very much, Dustin. This is an awesome stack of stuff that you sent me. Completely unnecessary to get me this much stuff, but I do thank you very much. And be sure to check out his video to see what I sent him. I'm sure he'll show a video. If not, sorry. But he did send me a note, and I will read it for you. Said, "Hey Chance, thank you so much for the." Okay, well, it's going to say it in this. No, I'm not going to read it. Actually, screw it. I'm not going to read it. I want you to watch his video. Okay. First off, he sent me a game that I do actually have this one, but that's okay. Because he says it right in the note. I will leak one part of the note to just throw it up on my trade list if there's one that I do have. And that is Legend of Dragoon for the PS1. It's a greatest hits copy. It does have all 4 discs, so it's in great shape. And very thankful to have it, because I'm sure I could get something excellent in a trade for this. I haven't played it yet, but it does look like an amazing game. So thank you for picking up this. And next up, the last 3 I don't have, and I can't begin to tell you how stoked I am for all 3 of these. Seriously. First up here, for the original Xbox, he sent me a complete copy of Shenmue 2. I don't know too much about the Shenmue games. I hear about them an awful lot, and I've heard that they're pretty awesome, and I've watched some gameplay, and they look amazing, and I can't wait to try this out. And like I said, it is complete, and this game is really heavy. It's got, the manual in it is gigantic, and it's got lots of stuff in it. It shows how to do a lot of the moves and stuff. And it does have the game, and also Shenmue the movie, which is very cool. So I'll be able to watch this actually and figure out what the heck is going on in the Shenmue universe. Okay, next up here, an Xbox 360 game, and man, I knew this one was coming because he kind of spilled it when we were recording the podcast the other night, but it's still, I'm just baffled, because this is a game that I've wanted for a while, and this really just, kicks off my shoot 'em up selection on the Xbox 360, and I'm stoked because I don't have any shoot 'em ups on the system yet, and that is Akai Katana. I am very, very excited. This game looks hard as crap, but it looks like so much fun. Extremely beautiful and extremely colorful, and I am so excited to throw this in. I probably will throw this in tonight to try it out, and very, very, very excited for that. So thank you very much for Akai Katana. Now, this last one, this is the one that's completely freaking unnecessary. I think I even told him that when I sent him a video or a text message today after I had the package opened, and I said, "You really you sent me this game?" Oh man, he sent me a brand new sealed copy of The Last Story for the Nintendo Wii. Oh man, my Wii game selection is so bad, and he knew that, and so I think he purposefully tried to find the most extravagant game, the boxed special edition, I think is a special edition, of The Last Story. I am absolutely thrilled, and I purposely haven't opened this yet so I could unbox it and check it out while on video here, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Funny story, actually, while I'm taking this shrink wrap off. I don't come home for lunch from my job. I take my lunch to work and I just eat there because I'm kind of far away from where I live. So but my wife comes home for lunch every day, so she was the one that actually, found the package and brought it inside, and she opened it while we were on FaceTime on our iPhones, and so I didn't actually open the package. She opened it, and I'm just baffled, and I told Dustin that. He said I should have recorded it because it would have just been me. Holy shit! No, holy shit! So it would have been kind of funny if I did that, but. I do have the plastic off now, so it's The Last Story. This will be the first time that I've seen this, not on a video, and looks like it opens up like that. It's got this kind of a sleeve thing. I actually never thought I would have this, so words cannot express how excited I am. The Last Story, and it looks like a book, which is extremely awesome. I'm moving kind of fast because I'm excited to get it open. And it opens up like so. And inside is an art book and, of course, the game. So, very cool. I'm very excited. The Last Story for the Nintendo Wii. Still sealed, brand spanking new. And, of course, the art book that came along with it. Very excited. I keep saying that over and over again. And I purposefully stay away from stuff like this on YouTube. I try to not look at like really in-depth pictures and things, so I'm not going to actually show like a lot of the interior of the book, just because I was so, I wanted to see it, firsthand, and it's games like this where, I purposefully avoid YouTube videos about like the artwork and stuff, and also of gameplay, because I don't want to ruin any of the experience of me seeing it and while I'm playing it for the first time. So games like this, which I'm so excited to play, and like Halo 4, I avoid even like graphic demos of Halo 4 because I don't want any of the story ruined. So I avoid stuff like that, and even though I have Halo 4, but I've only played multiplayer, I haven't played the campaign yet, and Xenoblade Chronicles, I stay away from videos about that because I will have a copy someday, and I don't want it to be ruined at all, and basically a lot of other RPGs like that too. Final Fantasy VI, that's another one. For the Super Nintendo, even though graphics aren't like amazing on it, I stay away from, as much as I can, because I want to experience it firsthand. So, once again, thank you so much, Dustin. I hope you get your package soon, hopefully today or tomorrow, and I hope you really enjoy what I've put in there for you. And I can't begin to thank you enough for what you sent me, dude. This is so amazing. And yeah, so I need to play some games now. So I'm going to get off of this video. Thanks for watching. Doomwaves out.